everyone, welcome to my channel EmpathOasis. If you are coming back, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you guys here. For today's video, we'll be doing it on two separate topics this time. How do men view you and how do women view you? Before I list off your options or identify which piles are which, I just want to quickly say thank you to everyone who has been supporting my channel. If you have been liking, commenting, booking personal readings, or sending me donations, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you. If you would like more information on me as a reader or ways that you can help support this channel, you can find all of that in the caption below. And in case you haven't noticed, all of my videos now have a tipping option, so you guys can show reciprocity by hitting that heart sign with the $sign in between it. So this reading will be broken up into two separate parts. You can only watch one part or both parts, whichever you feel called to do. The first top three blue cards, this is for how do men view you, and the bottom three white cards are for how do women view you. So take a deep breath and then pick whichever pile you feel most drawn to. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Timestamps will be available in the caption. Hey group one, welcome to your reading. So when I am describing the results to your choice, if this does not sound like your energy or just you at all, feel free to return back to the selection portion of this video and try again. This is the first time I am doing this topic, so keep in mind there may not be messages here for everyone. But for group one with how do men view you, let's see what is coming through for you guys. I pulled Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Devil. So how do men view you guys in this group? So I feel like, most men, when they meet you guys, I feel like they can tell that you guys are either highly intuitive or very in touch with your emotions, or they can just sense that you're very sensitive. I'm hearing psychic. I'm hearing that the men who know you or the men who have contact with you, they can feel something like mystical about you. They feel as though you have access or you're able to tap into other dimensions. Some of you may be healers, some of you just may be artists, or you could be both. I'm also hearing some of you are indigo children. When men are in contact with you guys in this group, I feel like this group, you guys exude an energy of being very loving and very warm, very gentle or kind and compassionate. The energy that you guys give off is that you are very creative. Again, I'm hearing artists. I feel that men recognize with this group how easily it is for you guys to connect with others on an emotional or empathic level. I'm also getting this message that, when men first meet you, their impressions of you are that you're kind of shy or reserved. But I feel like once they get to know you, they're a little bit shocked to see, how strong-willed you actually are and that you don't really back down easily. I'm also hearing that you guys are extremely charismatic and very likable. There's something about you that is very, romantic or passionate about you guys. What men associate with those in this group is that you guys are definitely following your passions. You are definitely following your inner guidance. I feel like this group, because of how in tune you are with yourself, how compassionate you are, how open you are, how spiritual or artistic you are, it's very easy for people to become somewhat obsessed or addicted to you guys. I'm also hearing that you guys, a lot of you have a very youthful appearance. Like your sex appeal is like almost as though you carry like this innocence with you, but then there's also like a darker side to you, a mysterious side to you that's very alluring and intriguing, which makes men really want to get to know you more. If we are talking about men who have had a sexual relationship with you, I feel like they view you as someone who has a very high sex drive, high stamina, that you are somewhat insatiable in the bedroom. I feel like men look at you guys like you are extremely interesting and full of ideas. This can even translate into how you are in the bedroom. You could get very experimental or creative. You have an open mind with entertaining certain taboos or fantasies of your partners. I honestly feel like when men are involved with those in this group, they actually fall in love with you pretty easily. I feel like you guys are very witty, you're very clever, you're really funny and playful. And I feel like even though you guys are in tune with your emotions, what men like about you or what they appreciate about you guys in this group is that you are in tune with your emotions, but you're also very logical. I am also hearing that some men think you guys that maybe know you on a more personal level. They may feel as though you can act immature when you do not get your way. But I don't feel like that's like something that dominates your personality. I feel like men view you guys as being very focused, very determined. The energy that I feel that stands out the most with this group, with how men perceive you, is how gentle, how soft, how artistic or creative that you are, how stimulating you are mentally and also visually. I feel like a lot of you have a lot of sex appeal, and you're also really cute as well. I feel like those in this group, the men that deal with you on any level, I feel like at some point you tend to find that they get somewhat possessive of you or somewhat codependent towards you because your energy is so warm and inviting, because of how authentic you guys in this group are. Like, this just makes you guys so magnetic when it comes to men, whether it's for a romantic situation, a purely physical situation, or even a friendship. So that is what I am seeing for those in group 1. Let me know if it resonates with you. If it does, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to see more readings like this in the future. Okay, I'm now going to move on to group 2 for how do men view you. Bye. Hey group 2, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your reading for how do men view you. So during your reading, if none of this really sounds like your energy, feel free to return back to the selection portion of this video and try again. Keep in mind, this is the first time I am doing this topic, so there may not be messages here for everyone. All right, let's jump into your reading. For you guys, I pulled 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and King of Pentacles. So the first word I am hearing for this group that is coming out really loud and clear is solid. Like, I feel like a lot of the men that you engage with or interact with, they feel like you are a solid person. Like, you really have your shit together. I also feel like a lot of men also view this group as being somewhat intimidating as well. But if they are dealing with you on an intimate level and an intimate capacity, I feel like your partners or these men usually feel like they hit the jackpot. Like, they are really lucky to be connected to you in any capacity at all, whether it is romantic or just physical or even platonic or even in a business sense. I feel like men look at those in this group as just being strong as fuck. They look at you as someone who really knows how to handle challenging situations with ease, or you at least make it look really easy. I feel like they look at those in this group as you guys really know how to roll with the punches that life throws at you. If you are thrown a curveball, I feel like the men around you notice how gracefully you handle that shit. I feel like this group, like, people naturally respect you, or they just have a lot of respect for you, just in the way you carry yourself, with your integrity, how confident you may come off, or the conviction in your voice when you speak. It just commands respect. I feel like the men in your life feel as though you guys do not shy away from putting yourself out there if it helps you grow and expand. I feel like they look at you as though you're someone who takes risks, and it usually pays off. Like, they definitely feel like those in this group have luck on their side. But additional words I'm hearing how men view you, how they describe you, is I'm hearing trustworthy, dependable, independent, having a lot of integrity, again, very good with money. You know your worth, you have high standards, you are very talented, you have a great sense of humor. Some of you, your sense of humor is kind of dark, and I feel like the men in your life, or the men that you engage with, they really appreciate your dark humor. I feel like a lot of the men in your life, or how men view you, is someone who they associate with having a lot of wealth or high status, or just having a great reputation all around. I feel like men view you as someone who is very accomplished, very powerful. If you are a woman, I am hearing boss bitch. Or if you resonate more with masculine energy, I am hearing boss. But you guys in this group are definitely viewed as leaders. You are not followers at all. I'm also hearing that you guys are very fun to be around. You know how to command attention. Like, I feel like when you walk in the room, your presence is felt, it is seen. Even if you're not speaking, like, you have that powerful of a presence. I'm hearing that you guys tend to do very well in social scenes. I'm hearing that, you know, when men come in contact with you guys, when they are dealing with you, they just feel like you guys are actually pretty charming. So men, I feel like, have a lot of respect for you guys in group number 2. The majority of the men that you deal with or engage with, for the most part at least, I feel like the men that you guys engage with in group 2 know that you guys are no nonsense. And this is what contributes to them holding you in such high regard. All right, group 2, so that is all I am seeing for you guys. Let me know if this resonates with you. If it does, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to see more readings like this in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm now going to move on to group 3 for how do men view you. Bye. Hey group 3, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your reading for how do men view you. During your reading, if none of this sounds like your energy or this message completely doesn't resonate with you at all, feel free to return back to the selection portion of this video and try again. And also, please keep in mind, this is the very first time I am doing this topic, so there may not be messages here for everyone, okay? But let's get into your reading. For you guys, I pulled the Fool, Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, and Page of Wands. So how I feel that men view those in this group. So I'm actually hearing something that men really appreciate about those in this group. And it's the fact that you guys really know how to be in the moment. I feel like your ability to kind of be in the moment actually helps ground people around you by you helping them take their mind off their worries. There's something very nurturing about you guys in this group that is really appreciated by the men you encounter or come in contact with. I feel like you guys have extremely inspiring energy. I'm hearing free spirit, but I'm also hearing that you guys are also very responsible as well. Like, you know how to do both. You know how to do in the moment and carefree activities, but you also know how to be very responsible, very focused, and very committed to whatever task is at hand. Some of you, I'm also hearing that you guys are entrepreneurs. I'm also hearing that a lot of you, you know, what men take note about you too when they come in contact with you is your physical beauty. And the fact that a lot of you here also dress really well. I feel like the style of those in this group is either really refined and elegant, or you're very creative and spontaneous and, like I said, a free spirit. Or this could be both of the ways that you dress. Like, your outfits can be kind of a surprise or spontaneous because you just do whatever you feel in the moment. But yeah, spontaneous energy is definitely coming through strong with this group and how men view you. I also feel like a lot of men view those in this group as being very inspiring, or you guys have something magical about you. Some of you, I feel like men even see you and they automatically think you're a witch because of how captivating or hypnotizing you are. I'm also hearing wifey vibes. Like, there's a lot of people who want to wife you up if you are female, or there's just this desire that, you know, you may notice a lot of people want to commit to you or tie you down or lock you down. Again, I'm picking up on this energy that there's just kind of very two distinct sides to you guys, of you being, you know, either very carefree or wild, sensual, fun, and maybe at times a bit flaky. But I feel like overall, you're also very reliable and dedicated, and you have a lot of integrity. Like, if you were to mess up, I don't feel like you guys would hesitate to make amends for your behavior, because you do care about the people that you have relationships with. You care that they feel seen and heard by you. The respect that you want people to show you, you are good at reciprocating as well. You guys in this group, I feel like you're good at both giving and taking, and you also have very strong boundaries that I feel that a lot of men respect. I feel like you guys too in this group, you really value, you know, your independence. And some people may describe you as being someone who is hard to tie down because you enjoy your independence, you enjoy your freedom. Some of you may actually enjoy being single more than you do in a relationship, but once you find a relationship that truly resonates with you and aligns with you, you have no problem like fully committing to that situation. But I am feeling like this group, how men view you, they view you as someone who is very passionate, who's a free thinker, who is very adventurous. Maybe you guys have traveled a lot. I feel as though men look at you guys as you're very young at heart. You're very optimistic. You're very stimulating to be around. I'm hearing trendsetter. I'm hearing that men who are closest to you, they notice that in order for you to fully devote and dedicate yourself to anything, not even just a connection or a relationship, even to your goals or, your projects, if it is not something that you are passionate about, it's kind of hard for you guys to keep your focus on it. You may quickly move on to something else, the next thing that grabs your attention. But when you are locked in and you really are pursuing something that deeply resonates with you, you guys see it through. I'm also hearing here that the men that encounter this group view you guys as someone who is very educated, whether or not you received a formal education. They just feel like you know your stuff. You have a lot of wisdom to share. I'm also hearing that you guys are really great with animals, or you're an amazing cook, or you are Dr. Green Thumb. Like I'm hearing some of you really know how to make your surroundings come alive. You may have like a lot of plants in your house that men take notice of, or you have a garden, or you're really into gardening. There's something, like I said, just very nurturing about you guys. I'm even hearing some of you are nurses. You have a way of beautifying everything around you, even experiences that people have with you. I'm also hearing that you guys have a really good sense of style as well when it comes to interior decoration. When people go to your house, when men go to your house, I feel like they just feel like they're entering a very unique experience because of how much energy and attention you put into creating a vibe with, your home, or just, with yourself overall. I feel like you guys are very expressive, if not with your words, with the way that you express yourself with your appearance or within your home, or just anything that gives you an opportunity to decorate, to create, to design. I'm just feeling like this group, that's one of your strong suits. Okay, group 3, that is all I am seeing for you guys. Let me know if this resonates with you. If it does, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to see more readings like this in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm now going to move on to part 2, how do women view you? If this is where you stop viewing this video, I'll catch you in my next reading. Bye. Hey, group 1 for how do women view you? This is your reading. I hope you guys are all doing well. During this reading, if none of this sounds like your energy or how you engage and interact with women, feel free to return back to the selection portion of this video and try again. But for group 1, for you guys, I pulled 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Strength, and the Tower. So how women view you. So for this group, I actually feel like women in general, they don't really seem to know. I think people in general don't really seem to know too much about who you are. I feel like you guys are pretty private. I feel like you guys also have a hard time opening up to women. So I feel like people's interpretation of you might be a lot of misinterpretations or misunderstandings or assumptions. I'm hearing that some people look at you guys in this group and I feel like they feel some sadness that you carry with yourself. You could have recently gone through some emotional pain or maybe some unhealed trauma, but this energy is kind of like, I feel like people can see this on you, or they feel it on you when they engage with you, even if you're not opening up emotionally about it. I feel like a lot of the women who engage with you, their perception is that you don't trust others, or they could feel like you guys have a tendency to leave people not knowing where they stand with you in your life. If you're not like sad or you don't carry the sadness with you, I feel like they look at you as being a heartbreaker. I'm hearing that some women view you guys as, you guys struggle with settling down, or you struggle with just knowing what you want. Some of you, the impressions that women feel from you or how they view you is that you're only interested in sexual connections. You're not interested in anything deeper. You're very detached. I'm also hearing that you're very eccentric and unique, and you don't really fit in with a lot of people or a lot of like crowds or cliques. You guys in this group can definitely be more like lone wolf energy, or you only hang around with like one or two people really. If none of that really resonates with you, there is another kind of like energy I'm picking up here, where women may view you guys as just having a very strong personality, and that you could be somewhat tactless with your words or explosive with your words, or just an explosive energy in general. I feel like women view you guys as someone who is willing to say the harsh and difficult truths that others kind of shy away from. You have no problems with shaking up the status quo. Yeah, so if you do not resonate with the energy where you're kind of more withdrawn, you're kind of a little bit more confused or lost around what you want, there is this contrast energy coming through as well, where it's almost a complete opposite in how women view you. And they view you as someone who has a very strong sense of self. You're very outspoken. You shatter illusions or people's egos. I'm hearing that your words have actually ended a lot of connections in a painful way. This is kind of a little bit of a mixed group. There's some people here who I feel like are more withdrawn, and there's some people here who are more like, the overall energy here feels more like a lone wolf, but for some of you, it's by choice. Others of you, it's because you are boldly living in your truth, and this scares a lot of people or hurts a lot of people's feelings. So you may not have a lot of people that you call close friends, or you have a lot of people close to you. I'm hearing that you guys do not spare people's feelings, and you do not spare people the consequences of their behaviors, especially if they are negatively affecting you or crossing your boundaries. You guys will either be very vocal about it, or I'm hearing you'll kind of just suddenly disappear and just won't deal with them anymore at all. I'm getting like very tough love energy off of this group. I'm also hearing here that some people, you know, especially if this is like platonic woman to woman interactions, it doesn't have to be, but that's kind of a scenario that's popping out for what I'm about to say. I feel like some people may mistake your guys's tough love for jealousy or envy. You know, your energy is just kind of very triggering for people. So I feel like it gets misunderstood or misconstrued, or you get a lot of like kind of negative reactions from people because of the level of conviction that you have and your willingness to confront these difficult truths. Like, I feel like you guys are either just very in control of yourself, you're very self-aware, or you guys, women may view you as someone who has a lot of their fears and insecurities that are controlling them. I feel like this group, you guys, how you're perceived by women is that you're just kind of naturally detached. You don't really care you don't come off as someone who really cares about the opinions of other people. And I feel like, you know, you guys also come off as someone who really takes to heart or gets offended or hurt when people don't appreciate the efforts that you put into being supportive, being there for them, being a rock or their strength. But I feel like this group really struggles a lot with just feeling misunderstood. And I feel like the women who engage with you also really do misunderstand this group. Like, they genuinely do misinterpret or project a lot onto this group. I feel like you guys may also attract a lot of people who are so intimidated by your energy that they try to dominate you or control you. I'm hearing that you guys just attract a lot of haters, honestly, because of the power of your presence. And, you know, it doesn't help your case at all, too, because, you know, along with you just being a powerful energy, I feel like a lot of you are very sexy, or you have very strong sexual energy. So there's like this kind of love and hate thing, you know, that people have going on with you, or the women that deal with you have with this group. It's like they're either very drawn to you or they're extremely repelled by you. I feel like you guys kind of, you know, don't really deal with in-between energies at all. It's usually people either really fuck with you or they don't like you at all, the women that you deal with. But that is all I am seeing for group 1. Let me know if this resonates with you. If it did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to see more readings like this in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm now going to move on to group 2 for how do women view you. Bye. Hey group 2 for How Do Women View You? Welcome to your reading. While I am reading back the results to your selection, if this does not sound like your energy at all, if this does not sound like how your reactions are with women, feel free to return back to the selection portion of this video and try again. This is the first time I am doing this topic, so there may not be messages here for everyone, but for you guys, I pulled 9 of Cups, the Star, 2 of Swords, and 3 of Wands. So the energy with this group and how women perceive you guys, it feels actually very positive. I feel like you guys in this group, you exude a lot of happiness or satisfaction with your life, and I feel like, you know, the women that engage with you, they do take note of that. They do notice how satisfied or happy you come off. I'm also hearing that you guys come off extremely confident, or if not confident, your outlook in life just feels very optimistic. I feel like this group, you guys have very inspiring and healing energy here, especially with the presence of the Star. Some of you may actually be healers, or you could have a very large following, or the women that you engage with, they kind of just feel like you have the Star quality, or you could be someone that kind of hits all the check marks on their wish list of people that they would like to engage with on a deeper level, whether it be platonic or intimate. I feel like this group, you know, the women you come in contact with, they recognize that you really do value your peace. I feel like the women that you engage with recognize and know that you will do anything to maintain the peace in your life. I feel like you guys also maintain your peace by spending a lot of time in nature or in solitude, or you create a lot of space in your connection so that people have the space to feel independent or to express their own individuality. And I feel like this energy is very beneficial, not only to your mental health, but to the mental health of those that engage with you. Like, I'm just hearing healthy distance or healthy space. Some of you really value your privacy, and the women that engage with you recognize this about you. I also feel that, you know, even though you guys are very warm and uplifting and positive spirits, like I said, you are very private. So it does take a significant amount of time to really get to know you. Like, I feel like a lot of people feel like they know you because of just how beautiful your energy is, but that's really not reality. You're just allowing them to have access to a part of you that you feel is safe for them to have access to. Like, you guys are very big on maintaining your inner peace, and you understand how your relationships and your connections can affect that or influence that. So it's like there's a lot of self-awareness with the types of energy you allow to get close to you. I'm also hearing that you guys are very inspirational to the women that come in contact with you, because I'm hearing that you guys have overcome a lot of struggles or a lot of hard times, and you know, you guys came out of this shining. You guys came out of this light that helps guide others out of their darkness. I feel like a lot of the women that you engage with, they really feel like you're extremely attractive, not only because of your physical appearance, but because of, you know, the inner work you've done. I'm also hearing what makes this group very attractive to women, or just why you are so inspiring to women, is because of your drive, of your tenacity, and because of your intelligence and uniqueness you have no problem expressing. When women engage with this group, I feel like they look at you guys as being very wise, and you guys really inspire others to find the courage within to take control of their own destiny. So a very beautiful reading for group 2. Let me know if this resonates with you. If it does, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to see more readings like this in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm now going to move on to group 3 for How Do Women View You. Bye. Hey, group 3 for How Do Women View You. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your reading. So when I am describing your results for your selection, if none of this energy resonates with you or describes your interactions with women, feel free to return back to the selection portion of this video and try again. Please keep in mind, this is my first time doing this type of reading, so there may not be messages here for everyone, okay? But for you guys, I pulled 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Swords. So off the bat, I can already tell you that the women who engage with you guys in this group, they can tell how wise and how intuitive you are. I feel like they feel as though not too much gets past you. You have had enough experience to know when people are trying to run games on you, or they do not have good intentions. I feel like you guys have really strong boundaries because of all the challenges that you faced and overcome. I also feel like this group, you guys give off this air of, you know, being very mysterious or very patient or very secretive. I feel like it's kind of hard for others to read you, but it's easy for you to read others. I'm also getting this impression that because of your energy of just being so in tune or connected, I feel like it kind of creates two different reactions that you get from women when they engage with you. One can be either very combative or competitive with you, because exchanging energy with you for whatever reason could trigger insecurities that they have within themselves. I feel like that might happen with you guys often when dealing with other women, or women's opinions of you is that you have a lot of options. You have a lot of people fighting over you or who want your time. I feel like if someone approaches this group on a romantic energy, they know that they have to come correct. They know they have to step their game up. They know that they have competition. I'm also hearing that a lot of you tend to have women that try to get into ego battles with you. I feel like you guys are so in tune and connected to yourself that you can kind of see these games that people try to play with you, and you know, these people often end up getting butthurt because either you know how to play the game better, or you just don't even feed into their nonsense or get involved in their foolishness. Like, you guys are fully aware that even though people are constantly trying to put themselves in competition with you, if that is the energy you relate to, you guys know that the only real competition you have is yourself. So it's like you're unbothered by this nonsense. If that is not the energy you relate to, a lot of women view you guys as one, either, like I said, you have a lot of they have a lot of competition, or you have a lot of people that want your time, your energy, or that are trying to get with you. You have a lot of options. Or the other energy I'm seeing here is that you guys have a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot of things that you are focused on that make it hard for you to create time for other things outside of what you currently have on your plate. So you guys do have this energy of kind of being extremely busy as well. But overall though, what I am hearing is that the women that engage with this group, how they see you guys is they see you as someone with unlimited potential, whether or not they admit this out loud or not. They look at you as someone who is not a quitter, or as someone who people never quite know what you're up to. Like, I feel like you have a lot of interest in you guys because of this air of mystery that's around you, because of how private you are. It just makes this group overall very intriguing to the women that engage with you or deal with you on any level. Okay, group 3, that is all I am seeing for you guys. Let me know if this reading resonates with you. If it does, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to see more readings like this in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.